have guests on our broadcast this morning as more developments and the breaking updates that we are tracking come at this point of time. I welcome Air Commander joining me live on the broadcast. But before that, in fact, let's also look at the live visuals we are looking at of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's cavalcade that is en route the civil hospital, that has arrived at the civil hospital, is what we are learning at this point of time. Remember, viewers, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to take the stock and review the situation presently at the ground as the aftermath of the loss of life of 265 people, the death toll, which is now making this aviation disaster as one of the worst in the history for India. The Boeing 787 Dreamliner is the aircraft that has crashed within just a minute of the takeoff, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi has reached the civil hospital in Ahmedabad, where there are in fact people and the victims who are taking the treatment at this point of time. Well, all right, in fact, Anand Singh is also there with me live on the broadcast. Anand, what we can see in the visuals is that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has reached the civil hospital after taking the stock at the crash site. Take us through the details of the conversations that have happened, as Gujarat Chief Minister is also with Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the civil hospital. Anand.
Simran, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has arrived at the civil hospital over here, and he is interacting with one of the sole survivors of this tragic air disaster that took place on Thursday afternoon. So clearly, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is also likely to meet some of the relatives of the passengers who died in this tragic accident, and the intern students' families also he can interact with, who have gathered there to get the dead bodies of their loved ones who died in this incident yesterday afternoon. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be meeting all of them, and then he will be heading towards the Gujarat government office, where he will be also holding a review meeting with Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel. And Bhupendra Patel, the Chief Minister of Gujarat, is also accompanying the Prime Minister here at the civil hospital, which is one of the major hospitals over here, and where all the dead bodies have been kept and preserved since yesterday as they were being brought out from this crash site. So clearly the Prime Minister Narendra Modi will meet the sole survivor in this air crash, who is of UK citizen but of Indian origin. But then Prime Minister Narendra will also take a stock of the situation and what all assistance his government is providing to all of them. Back to you, Samar.
Well, all right. In fact, Anand, right now what we are looking at these live visuals is that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has entered the civil hospital, where he is going to also speak to the victims and their family members. Civil hospital in Ahmedabad, where the plane crash victims are also taking the treatment. A total of 265 in the tragedy killed, with also flight captain losing his life. Prime Minister Narendra Modi takes the stock of the situation at the civil hospital. The trauma center of the civil hospital is what we are learning will be visited, and he is likely to also meet the lone survivor of the plane crash. Well, all right. In fact, now viewers, joining me live on the broadcast is Air Commander VSM retired Rashid Qureshi, and also a Kargil warrior, joining me live on the broadcast. Sir, appreciate your presence on the telecast, as we can understand that there is enough effort that has been made to assess the situation, but it is natural and but obvious that it is going to take some time into analyzing what could possibly go wrong into the loss of life of all the people. There is in fact just one survivor left, and that